Hello, everyone, and welcome to the meeting of the Cleveland Community Police Commission's Budget and Grants Committee. The date is Monday, December 4th, and the time is 6:14. I am John Adams, Chair of the Budget and Grants Committee. Hello, everyone. And welcome to the meeting of the Cleveland Commission's committee. Sorry about that. I had the YouTube stream up, and so I was a little startled by that. My apologies to everyone. Um, so, so basically, what we'll do is I apologize for the lateness of the meeting. There were some issues over Webex. So I will just call this meeting to order. I will start by taking the attendance of the commissioners. Commissioner Kennedy. Present. Commissioner Zayed.
Present.
Commissioner Van Lier.
Present.
And I am present, John Adams, and I know that Commissioner Garrett-Ferguson was also having some difficulties logging in. So the point of today's meeting is to complete the passage of our budget. We met last week, and we wanted to kind of give the budget one more good overlook. So here we are today. So basically, what I would like to propose to the committee is, after looking at the budget and talking to the commissioners on the committee about the budget, I'm going to propose that we pass this budget with just a minor, like an addition. We are going to need the app that we want to use for the budget and grants for next year for the grants. And after looking at the budget, there seems to be consensus that there's enough funds for the things that we need to do. We know that Commissioner Zayed, if she needs anything additional for a committee, we will probably be able to honor that, as well as what other committees would want. But I think there's like a consensus that the budget is sufficient for next year. And what I would like to propose, after speaking with commissioners, is that we do move forward with adding the grants administrator position to the budget. We are aware that it may not be approved by the city, but we all seem to agree that it's something that we are going to need in the future. And so I think we should request it. And if it's rejected, there should be funds in other professional services or other parts of the operational budget that we could use if we felt like we were at a point where we needed some assistance. So with that said, I would like to, that's literally going to be my only suggested change to the budget. And then I would like to just open up for discussion with commissioners.
John, I'll just say that I agree with your suggestions, and I'm okay with moving the budget forward with that addition.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Hey, John. I know I talked about this last meeting, but I think it would make more sense for us to hire a program evaluator next year and then have that person not only evaluate round one of our grants programs, but then also provide some documented justification for the position. But I'm certainly not going to stand in the way of passing the budget. So I'm happy to pass the budget as is.
Thank you.
I'm in agreement with your proposal, John.
Thank you. And I do think that, like I said again, we if we needed like something like a program evaluator, we could have the fund, like we probably have the funds in the budget for that. So I think that was sort of like my hesitance was about, well, what if we needed this or what if we needed that? But after looking at the budget, I think what Jason and the city have put together looks pretty good. Jason?
Thank you, Chair Adams. I will say, having discussed this with the co-chairs this morning, following up on the budget and grants, I'm in agreement with amending the budget, if you so motion to do, with two things. $120,000, that would be inclusive of salary and benefits for a grants manager. That position would be twofold. They would manage these grants, monitor these grants. It's actually threefold. And actually, we can write in that position, having had some sidebar conversations, they can also seek out grant funding for the commission to supplement the budget. So I think it's a position well invested in, and, we can try it now, and try and work with the city to get that included. If not, we can ask council. The other piece of it is, Sarah, before she parted, has given to me wonderful document which she explored options for software that can help us. The high end of that is $20,000, so it's my recommendation that will have to go to bid. But we can also include a $20K request for the possibility of a bid to add some type of software to support us. So that would be an amendment of 140,000, 120 of that in personnel, and 20K in software. So if you're going to make an amendment, I support those two things moving forward in this round, if you so choose to do so.
Anyone have thoughts on that? I would support it. Well, I wonder if anybody else has anything to say about it.
Yeah, I think that aligns with the needs and the case that we can make for the position. So I would actually like to make a motion if it's time for that to
Absolutely.
pass the budget as discussed with the addition of the position and the 20 at 120 and the 20,000 for the grant software.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? So the motion's got a second. Do we have any discussion about the motion?
I'm fine.
All right. Any going once, going twice? Can we call a vote? Commissioner Van Lier? So,
Aye.
Commissioner Zayed?
Aye.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Aye.
And I will vote aye as well. So motion passes. And so just for clarification, the motion is is Commissioner Garrett-Ferguson here? So I'll make sure I didn't miss her. I don't think so. So just for clarification reasons, the motion to pass the proposed budget as is, with the addition of the request for a grants administrator position and an additional $20,000 for grant software.
Chair Adams, if we want to try, she may be watching on YouTube and she can text a vote to you if you want to try that way right now. So if she did see the proposal on YouTube, I know she's been trying to get in.
Okay, I can.
Here, Sarah, is there a pin? Alana wants to know.
We spoke about it, but I just want to make sure she knows what the actual motion is on the floor. Her vote is yes. So with that said, motion passes unanimously. Is there, are there any other matters that we need to attend to? I think this was the purpose of this meeting, was to pass our budget. But is there anything else while we're here that we need to discuss?
Not from my end.
No one else? With that said, then I will thank all the commissioners for your time and apologize for the difficulties in starting the meeting on time, and meeting adjourned.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.